One simple question, which was raised by Mr. Khera, which is the reason for partly the political protest. It appears that the Enforcement Directorate is being accused of being used as a sword arm of the Modi government. Hemanta Biswa Sarma is being investigated when the ED, when he's in the Congress. The moment he switches sides, the investigation comes to a halt. Mukul Roy switches from the Trinamool Congress to the BJP, the investigation against him in Narda Sarda slows down. He comes back, again we are told the interrogation is going to start. The fact is, in case after case, Karnataka, serious allegations have been made against Mr. Yediyurappa, against his family. No Enforcement Directorate seems to step into Karnataka ever since the BJP there is in power. The question is, are we today suggesting that that's where the political protests are coming, that it is selective. You are choosing, 7 years later, the ED wakes up based on what was suggested in a trial court in 2015. No FIR has been produced till date. For all the things that you've said, I didn't stop you. Please show me the FIR with the specific charges against Rahul Gandhi that has led to this 9-hour, 10-hour investigation. Are you going to show it or not? Under PMLA.
Now, Mr. Chidambaram, Pawan Khera and you, all three have made the same arguments. I hope you give me 1/3 the time you all three have taken.
No, I have asked them the question, I will ask you the question. Please don't lump me with them. No, do not lump me with them.
But I have to if you're not fair.
I am very fair, sir.
So I hope your allocation of time should be... Now you have to stop him.
I need to ask a question to Shehzad.
Can I...
Yeah, okay, let him ask the question.
Rajiv, is this serious? You have given 20 minutes to Chidambaram. You have given him equal time as me. You put your own question.
Pawan Khera, I will ask you, I will let you speak.
People are watching
Pawan,
Rajiv. People are watching the show.
Pawan, I will let you speak after he has spoken.
I also need to ask 4 questions.
I will let you answer all the questions, but you have to give me time.
Go ahead.
And Rajiv, I hope you...
No, first Mr. Poonawalla.
How can you allow
Pawan, just a minute. I have asked him a question, let him respond to my question. Please put the toner down. I will let you ask. Don't worry. Go ahead, Shehzad.
Rajdeep,
answer my question.
Yes,
selective.
I am asking, first of all, selective nature. There was an observation and a finding made that agencies are acting as caged parrots. In which government? It was the UPA government. If 8 years we are using this selectively or not using it against somebody who deserves to be investigated, then why haven't they, with the spectacular lawyers like they had on this panel before, gone to court and proven even in one instance that we are using it selectively or vindictively? Are the courts of this country also vindictive? No, I hope not. So let's address that argument.
No, you didn't answer my question. Hemanta Biswa Sarma investigated when he's in the Congress. Moment he joined BJP, all investigations seem to go into cold storage.
Okay, now let me answer this specific question and let me move on to the more fundamental arguments of this case. I am saying that let's assume that we have shut his case illegally, which is not the case. Mukul Roy's case was also on. All the proceedings were on. If we have done anything unfairly, illegally, they have all the evidence. Why don't they go to any court of law and say, look, there is heaps of evidence against Mr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma. Please prosecute him. They went to court once. You know which case? Rafale case. And you know what court said to Rahul Gandhi? They told Rahul Gandhi, please apologize unconditionally for saying PM Modi chor hai. And that is the track record they have when it comes to allegations that they put. Now let's settle that matter. Now you asked me about the FIR over and over again. Rajdeep, I am reading out to you the paragraph of the trial code. The trial code, there are two ways. Either an FIR can be registered or a criminal complaint is registered through a court. Mr. Subramaniam Swamy had gone to a criminal complaint to a court. The court had then ordered an investigation under those sections which are scheduled offences under PMLA section 3. Under that, the court has observed and the High Court held that yes, this is a cheating, criminal breach of trust, dishonest misappropriation and criminal conspiracy, and the trial court has concluded that there is a case of nefarious purpose and design and there is sufficient grounds to proceed against these accused. This is the basis of that matter.
Okay. No,
Rajiv, you can't interrupt me.
Pawan Khera has a specific question.
Please let me make one more point. Rajiv, one more point.
Yes.
Last year, I'm saying Mr. Chidambaram is saying there's no predicate offense, right? That's what he said. The learned lawyer tell me that in 2020, the ED under this same case attached a property of National Herald of this entire matter in Mumbai. If there was no predicate offense under which it was acting to attach properties, did Mr. Chidambaram in the last 1 year go to court and challenge it and say that there's no FIR in this matter? Please do not make these arguments. Now let me come to
No. Pawan Khera, what's your question?
Where is the FIR?
I am on trial.
He has to answer a question. Pawan Khera, what is your question? You said, just as I gave Shehzad an opportunity to ask you a question, what is your question to him?
Rajdeep, when will the RSS show its account books? An organization which controls my destiny and yours.
Relevant question.
Let him finish.
Wait. My question. An organization which controls my destiny and yours does not have account books, does not have registration of its own registration, does not have its membership book.
How does
We
that
want
relate to
all
Rahul Gandhi's
No, but
case?
I will
You, one
answer
minute,
this
sir.
question.
No,
You were in power. You were in power from
wait.
2004
I'll
to
tell you how
14.
it is
Nobody
connected.
stopped you from
This
investigating
is
the
an
RSS.
organization, Rajdeep, which controls my destiny today. For the last 8 years, they have been controlling the destiny of this country. What do you mean it's not relevant?
Let
Of
me
course
answer.
it's relevant.
Rajdeep,
How is it relevant to Rahul Gandhi's case?
Let me
Section
answer,
25. No, not a penny of profit or salary or dividend
I need
taken
to
by
answer
Rahul
this.
Gandhi or any other director. I
Okay,
have given you
let me answer.
every response to every question.
Let me
I
answer
want
this.
to see the FIR first. Even if the court orders it,
I'll
the
tell you.
agency has to then lodge an FIR on the order
I'll
of the
tell you.
court. Where is
Now
the
let me
FIR?
answer.
Okay, can
Where
I
is
ask you a
the
simple
FIR?
question,
No,
Shehzad?
Rajdeep, but let me answer. Let me also place my facts and ask him question. Can I not answer? Ask him any
Sir,
question.
please give me the respect.
You are
and
being
I will ask you
eminently unfair
Sir,
today.
I will ask you a simple question.
But you will allow me to then make my
yes,
case
sir.
also.
Young India Limited is a Section 25 non-profit company. Under that, no dividend nor assets can be acquired by the Gandhis, even though they are major shareholders in the company. The charge which has been made by the BJP is that this is basically a company controlled by the Gandhis, and the assets eventually will go to the Gandhis, or money is being transferred, money is being laundered. Where is that money laundering if it's a Section 25 company?
Yes. Now let me please answer this question.
Please answer it.
Please answer in detail. First of all, this allegation has not been made by the BJP. I am quoting to you the High Court order of 2015. The modus operandi adopted by the petitioners, Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, in taking control of AJL via a special purpose vehicle named YI, particularly when the main persons in Congress party AJL and YI are the same, evidences a criminal intent. This is the basis. First of all, please understand one thing.
That's a court view.
Sir, please let me complete without
Go
interrupting.
ahead.
You will understand. First of all, it does not matter whether a company is Section 25 or not. I have studied law. If in that company, the beneficial ownership of a property can still, the proceeds can still go to somebody who should not be getting it. And that's exactly what happened.
Where are the
One
proceeds
second, I'm
of a
telling
crime?
you. I am telling you, if you stop interrupting me. The income tax has found in its order that the money that was being received from these properties, which were meant to be running a newspaper, were given to a passport seva kendra, and it was going into Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi's pockets. Therefore, the income tax said, you have not disclosed this. 1 second. Thereafter, this was challenged. This was to the tune of 100 crores. It was challenged in the High Court and Supreme Court, and they got no relief because that income tax reassessment order stands even today. So they have usurped the wealth which belonged to freedom fighters and to the public on their own. They have not transferred the ownership of it, but they have got beneficial ownership of it. Let me please complete, sir. Then after that, the modus operandi was that even in young Indians, first of all, he's calling it Kotex. Kotex is a sanitary brand. It's not Kotex, it's Dotex. He does not even know the facts.
No, that's okay.
He does not even know the facts.
These are all small.
Rajdeep,
No, let's not get personal.
Cover fire.
No.
He does not even know the difference between Kotex and Dotex. It is Dotex company which gave 1 crore rupees to this young Indian.